Hey, it's me again, Jamila from Buy Pink, and I've noticed in a lot of the Facebook groups, a lot of people are having a little trouble when it comes to weeding or peeling the Cricut Infusible inks. So I thought I would walk you guys through a quick tutorial on how I do everything when I am working with Cricut Infusible inks. But before we get started, I am going to ask you guys to go ahead and subscribe if you already haven't, and to hit the little bell notification so that you know exactly when I have posted a new video. So the first thing you do is put your infusible ink shiny side down on. I usually use the green Cricut mat, but I have used the blue mat before. And here in this video, I am using my Cricut Joy and the infusible ink made for, or cut down the size for the Joy. And it's also the size that you need for the Cricut mugs and the mug press. Go ahead and let your machine cut out the design. You can use Cricut Infusible inks with any of the Cricut machines, and you can also use it with other cutters. You don't have to have a Cricut to use Cricut Infusible inks. What Cricut Infusible ink is basically sublimation. However, it is already on a pre-printed sheet, so you don't need a printer or anything like that to do sublimation. Also, anytime you are pressing with Cricut Infusible ink, you want to make sure you're mirroring the image. Infusible ink is also like vinyl in that sense. You want to put the image onto your material mirrored so that it shows the correct way when you're looking at your image. Hopefully that. After your machine has completely finished cutting your design, pull it out of the machine or unload it from the machine. And to do that on the Maker, you're going to press the arrow buttons, but with the Cricut Joy, you're going to use the on-screen prompts to unload it. But go ahead and unload it, and then I place my design face down, or I pull the mat out and place it face down, and then I peel the mat from my material. This way I avoid my material rolling up and making it a lot harder to work with. That, as I said before, you just kind of peel and crack with the infusible inks, and the way that it cuts is it gives you this little I guess sticky guide part for the mugs. It gives you the sticky guide parts, and you just kind of peel that first, and then you can go back in and crack and peel your design. And the way I do that is I just kind of fold it or bend it over, and then go in there and pull out the areas that I want. Sometimes I have trouble with larger or fatter letters, and if you have any issues, you can just kind of take it and gently roll it in between your hands, and that'll help you get those pieces off. That once I got to this part, I realized that I didn't need the mug press, I guess, design. This is actually a design that I found in Cricut Design Space, and it's one of the first presses I did with my mug press. But working with Cricut Infusible ink is pretty simple once you get the hang of things. So once you have everything weeded out, you're going to go ahead and grab your mug and place the transfer on. Prepping your mug for infusible inks is a lot like how you would prep a t-shirt for the infusible ink. You are going to use a lint roller and roll it onto your mug or whatever material that you're using at the moment, and make sure that there are no dust particles and things like that on the material. If you've ever used Cricut Infusible Ink or sublimation and you ended up with blue flecks on your material that weren't part of the design, that is why. It had some kind of dust particles on it that needed to have been cleaned off before you went in for the press. So now I am going to put the transfer on the mug, and you want to make sure you get it nice and tight because you want that ink to touch all parts of the mug. And here you see me just pressing it really good with my hands. Some people use heat tape to tape everything down. I do not. But after you've gotten it on, you go ahead and put it in your mug press and press down the lever and then wait for the mug press to beep. Now, very important is once you pull it out of the mug press, you want to sit it on a heat safe surface until it's cool completely. Like, you should be able to hold it like I am. And then you just peel the transfer off and you have your mug, which is going to last the life of this material. And these are dishwasher safe. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. I'd love it if you go ahead and hit the thumbs up button for me. And as I said at the beginning, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and turn the little bell notification on. I have a ton of infusible ink videos that are coming up very, very soon. Thanks for watching.